recently I've really been enjoying rereading books from the perspective of the craft and really honing in on like how did the author accomplish this, or what is the author doing so that we get from point A to point B. This, for example, is Cassandra Clare's Swordcatcher, which I am revisiting with fresh eyes, and it feels so good. It is so cool to see how Cassandra Clare, yeah, it's Cassandra Clare, how Cassandra Clare has accomplished her world building in the first chapter. I just have random annotations throughout, and this is a part that I particularly liked. It says, Kell had lived his life in the shadow of the great hill, but had never expected to set foot upon it, much less make his way to the top. I thought this was a great way to introduce the world building from someone else's perspective. Like, through the character, we're visiting the world. We're not just being told, oh, this is the hilltop, this is what we see, but it's like what he sees and how he's so inspired because he never thought he would make it up there. What else? Oh, I love the topic of illusion. This is something I am so like deep into because of the book I'm writing. One of the common threads in my fantasy book is the topic of illusion. Like I have an enchantress, and people are so fearful because they think like this is a magic of illusion, of tricksters and stuff. Like it's inauthentic, and I kind of want to dive into that, like how seeing is not necessarily believing. Maybe also paralleling now the age of AI and how people are quick to say like, that's AI generated, to discredit like anything because we can't trust our own eyes anymore. So this kind of came up in the sword catcher because he said, your eyes are wrong, he added half to himself, but it does not matter. People see what they expect to see, and they will expect to see the prince. It's just so fun how you see these themes being set up very early in the novel, and I had not picked up on it the first time I read through it. So this has been great. I am so happy that I'm taking on this project, especially now with unemployment and, have like a hobby again. I feel like my hobby has just been applying for jobs, sitting in front of my computer, spiraling, anxiety. And that's not a very healthy hobby. So yeah, coming back to the craft, literary analysis, very healing. When I go to bookstores, I tend to just wander. I don't really have a particular book that I'm looking for, especially on an early Saturday morning like this. I just want to enjoy the atmosphere, pick up books that look interesting, like this one. I think this was some sort of fantasy, some new release that I hadn't heard of before, and just gravitating towards book covers that look interesting, like this one here, Stone and Sky. No idea what it's about, but I am definitely someone who judges a book by the cover. And a lot of covers just kind of pass me over, especially with typography. Some books have really ugly typography, and I do judge. This one stood out to me because I've heard about it. It's some sort of like woman enlists the help of a wizard to open a cat sanctuary. Don't know. And I've heard so many good things about The Raven Scholar. Some people have said it's similar in vibes to Six of Crows, so I should pick it up. You would think that would make me buy it right away, but I don't know, has to be the right time. I took some time to just really enjoy looking at the new releases, seeing what could catch my eye. There's this one, Two Twisted Crowns. I think this is the second book already of the duology, but this book has interested me for a while because I think some of the world building elements are kind of similar to the book I'm working on. I don't know if I should read it or if it will ruin my own book for me. And then Dungeon Crawler Carl, I have heard so many fun things about this that it's like a really fun, like whimsical sci-fi. I didn't know they had a second book. Andre Simon, who wrote Call Me by Your Name, love his writing style. He always has such a nostalgic vibe. I did not know about this book before.
Just the assortment of covers. I love how Thalia, like, lays out books based on the color coding. Really appealing. I'm not a graphic designer, but I deeply appreciate good book cover design. Also, look at how adorable this bird is. It's like a chubby bird. Did I buy any books? Nope. Just looking at the vibes.